What's up guys, welcome to a new video, and today I have for y'all a complete guide to get into drag racing. For all my new PlayStation people or new players in general, this is a guide to show you everything you need to get into drag racing in Forza Horizon 5. I'm going to be showing you the different drag strips, nice dig roads or road racing roads, fastest cars and different cars of different categories, and a little bit of tuning and just some of the game function you need to know to get into drag racing. There are going to be some parts I don't go fully in depth into it, like tuning, because I have a how to tune video. I'm looking at the top right now that go fully in depth on how to tune and everything, and the perfect guide for you to really learn how to tune good. It helped a ton of people, and it is going to help you tremendously to jumpstart you learning how to tune. So that being said, let's get to the first part of showing you all the drag strips in the game and show you some recommended roads you can use for dig racing, no prep racing, roll racing, and stuff like that. Okay, so first part, let's show you the maps. But before we get into that, here's a really important thing. So in Forza Horizon 5, we have fast traveling. As you see at the bottom left, you can see my fast travel. I can pick anywhere on the map and fast travel to it. So let's fast travel over here, and boom, we're over here. And that cost me $0. At first, you're not going to have that feature. So what you need to do in order to get fast travel, you must complete the Baja Expedition. After you do that, you'll be able to buy a certain house. So you come all the way to the left of the map. It's over here. It's just Buenas Vistas map house. So this house is going to be $2 million. I know it's a lot, but you get that house and you can be able to fast travel. But you won't be able to fast travel for free. It's $10,000 every single time you want to fast travel. I know that sounds crazy, but and then you have a thing. We have fast travel boards in here. You go your map filter over here. You can go all the way down to go bonus boards. So all these ones with the lightning, these are fast travel boards. I think there are over 100 fast travel boards. So in order to fast travel for free, you have to come and smash into all these boards. I'll put a link to a video in the description on showing you how to get to every fast travel board, because some of them are tricky. But that's important if you want to go and fast travel for each every drag strip and every map that I'm going to show you. You're going to want to do that to save you some money. A little time consuming, but I promise it's worth it in the end. Okay, so now we got fast travel out the way. There are 3 drag strips in the game. First is the festival drag strip. It is the main one that everyone goes to, and it's going to have your quarter mile and half mile markers in here. I'll show you how to gauge that when we get to that part. So second drag strip, we have the abandoned airstrip. So this is a mile long straight road. This is good for dig racing, drag racing, or anything you want to do. If you want to roll race over here without any traffic, whatnot, you don't go on the highway, this is a good spot to go. Third drag strip is like this, a pyramid place. It's actually a pretty good place. I believe this is a half mile strip, but this is another place where it's kind of common where people to be over here. But if you just want to change up the scenery and do some hits over here, you can do that. And it does have a speed trap over here to show you how fast you're going towards the end. The airport doesn't, and the festival drag strip has a speed trap added in here too. So we're going to show you these real quick. So here's the festival. This, like I said, the main place we're going to be at. And then here's the guardrails, stuff like that. And then this whole space over here. So yeah, 99% of people gonna be over here. Now let's show you the airport. Okay, boom. So this airport, so this is where a lot of people start over here or on that side. It really doesn't matter on either end. Now you can line up right here. You go in, get a hit going. Boom. You have a whole mile to do this, and then there's a abandoned little hangar right there where you either crash into, go to the woods or whatever. Or you can just right here, do a little roll race. You know? You come over here with your friends and you can race with no traffic. And then you have this like little cool pyramid area. I mean, you want to change your scenery, this is a good place to come to. And all the way at the end, it has a speed trap you go into. And this is just a good place to go to also. And I know some people like to street race. So I found 6 locations for you to street race. I'm not going to show you all the locations because you can go and find some yourself. You know, some spots that you want to claim as your own or whatnot. And, you know, it's good to give y'all something to search for. So here's some good spots. First of all, of course, you got the highway right here. You know, big long highway, roll racing, dig racing, whatever you want to do right here. So next, you have this area. So this is a bridge This bridge area is kind of crowded, but this is a good place to do some hits. And then you have this little straight area right here. This is a good road to do some hits on too. Minimal traffic, you know, you're kind of in a jungle area. So this is spot number 2. Spot 3 is kind of like, so these intersections on the highway, this one's pretty popular for people to race on. So yeah, this little underpass right here, this is a good road to race on. You know, you have these over here and you got this one over here. So these are all good roads to do. We got the 4th spot over here. This is another bridge, not like the other bridge, but this is another spot that people do street hits on. And spot number 5 is right here. This road right here is long enough where you can do a little roll. You know, you can either come over here, come out this turn and do a little hit right here. And the ton dig racing goes on over here too. Then road number 6 right here, this little strip right here, you know, it's good for 8th mile hits right here. And then, you know, leading up to the intersection. Yeah, this is a little good road right here also. So there's plenty of other spots for y'all to find. So those are just some quick spots. If you just want to go out to a road immediately, those are the good spots to hit. Okay, so now that we got the drag chips out the way, we got some good street spots out the way. Now these are some event lab maps. So these are created maps. So you would want to pause. You go all the way to the right to creative hub. Then you go to event labs. Then you hit event blueprints. So here is where all your custom maps will live that people will make. And I'm sure this is the maps you see on TikTok or Instagram, whatever, where people do nitrous. They claim there's nitrous in the game, stuff like that. So this is where to do that at. So I'll give y'all some of the maps that I have used personally for nitrous maps and no prep maps. If you want to learn how nitrous works in the game, it's technically just a torque multiplier that is executed kind of like nitrous. You press a button, most time rewind button, which is Y, and then it gives you a boost like nitrous. I have a fully in-depth video on how to use nitrous in the game. I'll put a link to that video up now so you can get more in depth, and I give you more maps as well in that video. So if you want to do some road racing or dig racing, this map right here by Mad Electrician, this is a really good map. It's Bandemir, really well made, and here's your share tune code for it. This map right here by TWCR Weedmate is a really good map too. This is another nitrous map. Here's your share tune code for this one. And here's another map that by TWCR Weedman. Another nitrous map. This one's the pad, if you know what that is. This is a no prep map. It is actually really difficult to tune for. It's fun because it gives you a challenge. But if you want a no prep map, here's one. And there's tons of maps you can go find. I'm sure there's people that made videos on it, so you can find even more maps. But here's some maps if you want to get into nitrous or any no prep stuff. Here's a good maps to start out with. Okay, so now I'll show you all the drag strips in the game. I'll show you some roads where you can do some street hits, some road racing on. Then I'll show you some custom maps so you can do no prep or nitrous maps. Now you need the cars so you actually race them. So I'm going to show you how to get cars, how to find all the cars, how to get cars for cheap, and some good beginner cars and the fastest cars in the game. Okay, so once you go to the festival, you have something called the auto show. These are where all the cars are going to be at, where you buy them. These are brand new. This is where you buy them essentially off the showroom floor. So you have all your cars over here. And you have all your car packs and stuff where, you know, if you want to spend real money to buy a certain car pack, you can get cars from here too. Then we have the auction house. Exactly what it sounds like. You upload cars to auction them and you can buy cars from the auto show, like sometimes pennies, essentially. Let's say, for example, I wanted to buy this 2017 NSX and this is 170,000 and I don't want to spend that. I want to buy a car and then upgrade it for, let's say, for that amount. So we're going to go to the auction house. You can start an auction here to sell cars, all that stuff. You can bid on cars. So you're going to search auction, find the make or model that you want to find. So we're going to do the NSX. Well, you can set whatever amount you want to buy, so or bid with or anything like that. Then we're going to search. Then technically, so you can buy this car out for $31,000 from $171,000, or you can bid on it and see if anyone doesn't bid on it, then you get the car for $17,000. So all the cars I'm about to show you, if you want to get them cheaper, I say come run into the auction house and get them for cheaper. Okay, so you know how to buy cars from the auction house, you know how to buy cars from an auto show. Now, if there's a car that you just can't find and you want to know how to buy it, you go to the garage section, you click on car collection, and this right here shows you every single car in the game. You can even buy cars from here. If you just want to go from the auto show, and let's, for example, you want to buy a Regal, just press Y and you buy it from here. And as you see right here, it doesn't say anything because I don't own the car. But a good thing about this, let's say you really want a 2011 Veyron Super Sport. You don't know how to buy it. Can't find an auction house, can't find an auto show. So you click on the car with A. So this tells you this car is available from an accolade. When you play the game, you can unlock stuff. You either get it from there or you can buy it in the auto show. So this car is available to the auto show. Then it'll direct you to the auto show. Go here, boom. Here it is right here. And some cars, you can only get them from a certain season in the game, a certain update in the game, stuff like that. So if you have any questions on how to find a car, you find that car in that list, click A on it, then it'll tell you the means of getting it from a wheel spin or from whatever. Okay, so now that I show you how to get the cars, now let me give some recommendations on some good starter drag cars. Okay, so these are some of my recommended cars. I'll have the share tune code for all the cars as I show them to you. And some cars I actually have a dedicated video, like the ZR1, that I'll link atop above so you can actually see the in-depth tuning for that car. But if you just want the car, I'll show you the share tune code, then I'll show you how to download tunes. So you see a lot of people just have, the fastest cars, whatnot. Sometimes slow drag racing is actually fun. With low horsepower cars, you race for longer because it's slower. And then if it's close, it's way more fun. So I got two cars that I use for slow drag racing, which is the RSX Type S. I'll show you that share tune code, but this makes 5 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive, turbo 4-cylinder. It's really fun. Another car, I have this FC RX-7, has a stock 2-rotor, makes 485 horsepower, and this car is actually really fun. It gets out pretty dang good. I'm pretty sure this car does wheelies with my tune. Yeah, this car is really fun. So you want to step up slightly from that, just what a lot of people use. This ZR1 is really good. Sucker gets out. So this is a great car. The C8 is actually a good car and a really easy car to tune because of the fact it's mid-engine and there's a lot of grip, so really easy to tune and it actually moves pretty dang good. The Viper ACR is a good one. This car is actually pretty decently quick. GT250R is a good car. It's light, so if you're in a fast Honda, the Civic Type R is a really good one. It makes 720 horsepower. It's light, 2,100 pounds, and this sucker gets out pretty good. It keeps up with a lot of higher horsepower cars. If you want a little fun, you got the Civic RS, which has an LS in it, and it's 1,700 pounds, and this car is really freaking fast. I'm telling you. They have the Eclipse is good, S14 is really good, the R35 Black Edition is good. Of course, the Supra is pretty good in the game too. Performante is really good. A really fast car. You can get this RTR Spec 5, makes 1,800 horsepower, 3,000 pounds, and as you can see, I have the S650 and the Dark Horse. These three cars are essentially the same, and I have a tune right now. I have a video out on a Dark Horse, and this car is extremely fast. In that video, I go in depth on how to tune this car. And if you're into some trucks, this Colorado is fast, and this F100 is really fast. I'll put a link to my video on the fastest drag cars in the game, and the fastest trucks, the fastest sedans. If you're a truck guy, sedan guy, or anything, I have dedicated videos on showing you all the top 5 fastest cars in the game. So when you get some money in the game and you unlock some stuff, you can find out, what the fastest car in the game period is, or the fastest truck, car, or whatever. Okay, so I'll show you how to get the cars. Now it's showing you how to actually do it. So I'm gonna show you the 1/4 mile and 1/2 mile markers on the festival drag strip. There's some towers that's outside the festival. So you see back there's the guardrails back there, and you go to the first tower outside of the festival drag strip. Right here is what a 1/4 mile marker is. So you're gonna pause it, go over here, you wanna set a waypoint. Right here, I'm just showing you this just for example, so 440 feet is a 1/4 mile. So we're we're 1 yard behind it, but still. So this is the definitive 1/4 mile marker on here. And then all the way back here in the beginning is the 1/2 mile marker. So whether you do 1/2 mile hits or 1/4 mile hits, those are the definitive markers in the game. And these are purposely placed right here for that specific reason. Now I'm gonna show you some settings that you need to be as fast as possible. So of course, track control, stability control off, 15 manual clutch. This is the fastest way to shift. It's faster than shifting manually. Your clutch button should be LB. You essentially with manual clutch, you just basically press LB and then B at the same time to upshift. And it's faster than just regularly just pressing B and shifting manually. It's just like you're just power shifting and just like kind of lurches you forward. So as you see here, you have a launch control, but there's technically 2 different launch controls in the game, essentially. So this is a Forza launch control where you just turn it on, and then all you do is hold the handbrake, hold the throttle, and let go. And for the first like 10 feet or so, it has track control to help you launch, and then it turns it off and you start spinning. So there's something called advanced launch control. If you watch my videos, you have seen me talk about advanced launch control. So first, this is how you get the fastest launch from any car. Take off launch control, the Forza launch control. So you have to be in manual clutch. So you hold your handbrake, which is A, you're gonna floor it. And once you floor it, you're gonna see RPMs go up and then they're gonna go down. But when you floor the throttle and the RPMs RPMs go up. Before the RPMs go down, press your clutch button to hold it on the way down. So we're gonna floor it, then hold the clutch button on the way down. Boom. Right here. So we're at 4,000 RPM. So you're just holding all buttons. So you should be holding your handbrake, your throttle, and your clutch right now. And you can get even higher RPMs by tapping pretty fast the clutch button. Get them up there, then you hold it. Boom. Then you can drop down by letting it go and holding it again. And so this is how to get the best launch. And turn it up here, this car is probably going to spin. Boom. So that's how you get the fastest launch. Clutch button, throttle. So sometimes it does this right here, right? So we have to do, you're going to roll up a little bit, then stop, then hold handbrake, floor it, catch with a clutch. And that's how you do advanced lock control. So tuning. So you have 9 different panels. You have your tire pressure, your gearing, your alignment, your anti-roll bars, your springs, dampening, aero, braking, and differential. It looks like a lot, actually really pretty simple. So I am not going to go full in depth right now, but I'll link my how to tune video and I walk you through the steps. I help you understand how to do it, and I provide any troubleshooting information. Like for example, oh, my car is doing a wheelie, I can't keep it down. I have that in that video. Oh, my car keeps spinning, what do I do? I have that in that video also. I'll walk you through step by step, and I give you the sauce that people won't tell you, and I show you the tips and tricks of all the fastest guys, so what they do. So all that is action packed in that video. So if you really want to get after it, that's the video to watch. And another thing, tire pressure is actually kind of important. You press down on your D-pad, and you go to heat right here. I don't really look at it that much, but you know, when you do a little burnout, have them like in the yellowish, I mean, they're gonna go cold pretty quick, or technically go cold, but not really. So you do your burnout, don't do a long burnout, because if your tires are too hot, you will spin. Do a nice little burnout, and once you get a rhythm, you don't really need this, but if you're a visual learner, you can look at it all you want to. But yeah, so that's kind of important, especially when you're in the winter time. Definitely do a burnout because it will affect you. And another thing, this is the main drag strip where people be at, and you're gonna get people to race. So of course you can honk using the right stick. You know, they're honk 3 times, whatever. You know, you see people honk, or a lot of people use chats too. See, if you do left on D-pad, what I usually do is, especially I do this with my friends mostly, because if I'm in a call with them, I can do that. And this is the best way without input delay to set up a race with your friends. So, you know, nobody, jumps off anybody. It's basic. So you do any chat you want to. Boom, boom. You do 3, and then you wait for those 3 to disappear. On the last one, y'all go. That's the easy way to set up a race with your friends, so you have no input delay from Discord or any gaming chat y'all have. Okay, so first we show you the roads and different maps and drag strip you can race on. And I'll show you how to get all the cars to start with. Then I'll show you a little basics of the intro on how to tune and what to look for. Then I'll show you some tips and tricks, how to start up races and stuff like that. So now all I have to do is have fun and try out stuff. I did not go over how to make money in this game or whatnot. There's plenty of other channels that do that. So, but I just gave y'all the basics and how to get in drag racing, so you're well informed, and how to get into it and how the culture is, and the best way to go about it. So now it just for y'all to experience the game, have fun, and I possibly have missed some things in the video. And for my people that have played the game, leave them in the comments down below. And if you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments down below, and I will respond to y'all and give y'all some more help. I'm pretty sure I have missed some stuff. It's just a lot of stuff that I put in my list and try to make sure I didn't miss a lot. So I hope this helped y'all new players. Let me know in the comments if this has helped you in any way. And once again, if you want any dedicated videos, all the links in the description will help you learn anything else that you want to know. But yeah, I really do hope this helped y'all, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.